Okay, you can see on the screen. This is a picture of a sweat lodge area that people use in order for their spirituality. Um, right here, you'll see that there's right here where the arrow's pointing, and I think I'm gonna go or don't know which one. So there's an arrow here. This fire here, there's rocks inside this fire, and they heat it for several hours prior to going into the sweat. So when they bring the rocks in, they use a shovel in most cases. They would go into the sweat. People would go into sweat lodge. There's healers in there. You do drumming in the sweat lodge. You pray, and and it's very dark inside. As you can see on the outside limit, there's canvas in the area here. There is protocol in order to go into the sweat lodge, and as an assignment, what you can do is you can talk to elders in the community as to what are some of the protocols to go into the sweat lodge. Um, but when you're in the sweat lodge, most cases there are four times that you would go in within the sweat lodge. There will be teachings from the elders in there praying. Um, the rocks will be put in a shallow part that's dug out in the ground. Once the door is closed, they will then brush with a tree branch. They'll take water from there and they'll put it on the rocks. They will then do their protocols within the sweat. While you're in there, it can get very hot. Um, so, what I'd like you to do what I would like students to do is actually go and talk to the elders. You may even want to try one round of the sweat if you want. The, the ladies must wear a skirt when they go in. Usually the women are on one side and the male on the other side. But this is what you will go and find out and do your research on in the protocols of going to a sweat. For me, a sweat was is a healing journey for me. I go in there and I pray to the creators to allow them to give me guidance, healing for whatever I need healing for. It is a cleansing. If you go into a sweat, it's similar to kind of like a sauna, but it could get very, very hot in there. And it takes a lot out of you. But when you come out, you feel like you've been refreshed and enlightened. Um, but it's everybody's own beliefs and cultures. For me, that was my healing journey. I do it at least once a year, and it's just so that people will recognize what the traditions are within some cultures, and we would like to see what you can find out on it and give your perception, because no one person shall guide us in our spiritual journey in life. So your perception and your beliefs are all right too. I think that's good for now. Just wanted to show you that there it's usually done in nature, and that there's a lot of spiritual meaning for a sweat.